In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to make millions of gold in World of Warcraft and be able to buy tokens and play 100% for free with only a little bit of time investment every single day. Let's get right into it. That is going to be with flipping on the auction house, so buying things for low and reselling them for high. So for an example, we're on this flipping character. We started this at the start of Dragonflight. This is just for a challenge that I'm doing, which is 0 to gold cap by flipping only. And I'll just show you some of the flips that we've done to show you that it is possible to make a whole heap of gold doing this. So here is our TSM dashboard. As you can see, our gold is just going up and up. It works really well. Now we're under the TSM ledger and we're at resell, and let's just put this to the highest flips possible. And as you can see, like, we've spent 1,000 gold on these boots and we've made a profit of 32,000 gold just off that item. Same with these hope enders, they've worked really good. We've spent about 2 to 6k on each of those and we've made a 26k profit on each item, which is absolutely insane. We've got the Razorfin war boots, we made another 28k on those. Now this is a crazy flip right here. We spent 2 gold and 58 silver on this fist weapon and we made a profit of 27,000. So you don't even need much of a capital to start flipping just like this. It's insane. Like, that is crazy. 2 gold to 27,000 gold. That's a very good flip. As you can see though, there's a whole heap of items that you make profit from, and you only need to invest a couple of minutes per day doing this. And I'm going to show you how it is done. Basically, like I said, this is the flipping character. I have a whole heap of other characters that I flip on, but this is one that I'm showing starting from 0, going all the way to gold cap for a YouTube challenge. But basically, if we come over here, we've only had this for a couple of weeks. We've got a whole heap of items. We've got 7 mil now of items listed on the auction house that we've brought for super cheap. We're reselling them for a lot more. So basically, how I make gold with this is I use TSM. It's a must-have. And basically, you want to run a shopping scan with your TSM groups. So you have TSM groups and you can have TSM operations, like to post your items are the operations, and the groups are listed, a list of a whole heap of different items you put into the groups that you actually want to flip. So I've got a whole heap of these. They're all inside of my flipping guide and the operations. So you can basically plug in and import my TSM settings straight into your TSM, and you'll have exactly what I've got set up here with lists of about close to 4k items that are worth flipping, and it has my exact TSM operations, and that's basically the settings on how it determines how much to post the item for and stuff like that. And how I've got the operations set up is basically I will never list an item that isn't profitable. It's set up perfect to make it where I sell them for only 50% more than what I actually brought them, no matter what, and then up from there, and it also undercuts the competition. So it's absolutely amazing. But how I do this is I run the shopping scan, and this will bring up items, and then these items will have a percent, and the percent is the market value of my round, and I buy anything that is under 50% of the market value that has a good sell rate and that also has a good region sale average price. So they're the main things I look at, but I go over all this in depth inside of my flipping guide, and so you know exactly what to buy and which items are actually worth it. But you also want to look at the sell rate. The sell rate just means how long it will take to sell an item. Basically what I do though is I'll go through here. So this is we'll do this as an example. There's one listed here for 99 gold, and then this here on my market, on my realm, has a market value of 417 gold. So you can buy all these up and relist them for the market price right there, and you'll be making profit. It's very simple. So what I do is I run a scan, I buy the items, and then once I've brought the items, I simply come to auctioning and I click post scan, and it'll put them into the auction house with the exact operations I've set up for the items that I flip, which, like I mentioned before, it's all inside my flipping guide, and you can simply import it straight into your TSM and off you go, doing exactly what I'm doing. Now these groups have all been documented inside of my 0 to gold cap flipping challenge. If you want to watch that, I highly recommend it. I'd go over everything in a bit more detail, and you can actually watch me start from 0 and work all my way up to gold cap. Now, there are a few more things you want to learn about flipping, and over time you'll learn which items to flip. But the main things that I flip are not things on the region-wide auction house. I like to stick to things that are on my realm. They're a lot easier to flip, and you can get a lot better deals with them. And you also don't have to worry about cancel scanning them. You basically list them for 2 days, you get sales, some don't sell, you relist the ones that don't sell, and then you simply just keep rinse and repeating. You only need to do about 10 minutes a day doing this, and you can make millions of gold doing so. I've been doing this since back in Mob, and I've made millions of gold. This is how I pay for my actual WoW subscription, is by just flipping on the auction house, and I never have to buy subscriptions. I just pay with gold. It's super easy way to make a whole heap of gold. Now, like I mentioned before, you can learn exactly how to do this more in depth from my flipping guide, and you also get all my TSM settings and import strings inside of my flipping guide. Now, that'll be up on the screen right now, and it'll also be the first link down in the description box below this video. So if you really want to get into this and make some really good gold, I highly recommend getting my flipping guide, and it'll teach you exactly how to do it. Even if you're a beginner or you're an expert already at flipping, it should help you out in some way or another. The groups that I've handpicked have been handpicked for over years now. It's got like really good pets and mounts, transmogs, recipes, things like that that stay on the realm specific auction houses. So you can do this on multiple realms like I do. So I flip on a whole heap of different realms and servers, or spread out for the NA, making a whole heap of gold in every single server. But anyways guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you can make millions too from flipping. And like I mentioned before, the flipping guide will be the first link down below, and it'll probably be up on the screen right now. So go ahead and check that out. Hit the thumbs up button and subscribe. Also comment down below if you've made any gold from flipping so far. Till next one, take care.